Excuse me. Muscle Machines. GT350. That's cool. So I recently connected with a gentleman on Instagram who likes some of my work, and he works for Maisto and Jada and those, and he's working on some Muscle Machine designs. So I'm gonna have to follow up with him and find out which ones he's working on, so I can build a custom of one of his cars. I have been planning to use some Muscle Machine wheels for Matchbox K7 build, but you'll see how that goes. Johnny Lightning Cobra. So this casting is significantly different. It's significantly heavier than the other one, but smaller, and better wings on the better interior, and the rubber tires. Both are super cool. So let's see. Buick GSX 1970. This is the Hot Wheels. Very cool. Ooh. Johnny Lightning. I think this one's called like 37 Coupe. Like, it doesn't really have a name for it, even though it is a Ford. I think. Pretty sure. But cool because it has these little jut out taillights, and it's a relatively stock looking body, unlike most of the castings that are designed to be hot rods. Nope. This is Racing Champions, I think. Yep. Racing Champions 1960. This is another brand that's really come a long way. I mean, they've got a newer version of the 1960 Chevy, and it's streets ahead of this. The doors open, the hood opens, everything fits right. This one is just wild. Like, it's funky. I love it, but you know, the way the wheels sit, like, none of this would fly with modern Racing Champions. You know, I like that they started somewhere. They started making diecast cars without even having a license for the race cars that they were doing. So they had to make like generic looking. Oh my goodness. 1975 AMC Matador. I believe this is is this the fresh cherries from Motor Max, I think. That's so cool. Oh man, this is one of those ones that's been on my hit list for a long time, and I could never connect with one, at least without not paying like $20 on eBay or something. Real riders, rubber tires. Wow, so cool. Lensed headlights. Those don't look lensed, but still. Nice recessed things. Oh, I'm going to do such things to this casting. Love it. Very Man with the Golden Gun. That is awesome. Well, 1970 Ford Mustang. Actually, I just got, Jay, I think, just sent me one of these. Yeah, Jay just sent me one of these. So, that's good. It's always good to have an extra. It's a casting that I had passed up a few times, and now I have two of them. Oh, this is a fun one. I forget what this one's called. It's a Hot Wheels, of course. Teed Off. Got the cool little golf clubs in the back. That is one that I definitely do not have, so that is very cool. And it's a metal car. So, I mean, this top up here is plastic, but technically a metal car. And technically, it's the best kind of way to be. I'm gonna have to go faster on these. 1995 Chevy Impala. That's a relatively new one from Hot Wheels. Good one to get a hold of. Oh, that's cool. Speaking of Racing Champions, I think this is actually one of the ones that they did before they had the... Yeah, this is. before they had the licensing for anything. So they're making these cars where they would get the permission of like the primary sponsor and the name on the racing team and a few other things, but they couldn't, get the names of the cars. So they made a generic stock car body until they could get things going enough to get the licensing, which is pretty ambitious when you think about it. This is I forget what this is called. It's the Vicky. The 32 Vicky. That's what it's called. And I previously mislabeled this as a British version, but it is not. Though there were British Fords, that was also very distinctly an American Ford. So, ooh, you're cool. Matchbox Super Fast. The Monteverde High. Made in England, 1973. Missing some doors. But with my kind of stuff, that doesn't matter too much. Very cool supercar 70s look to it. Still kind of blown away by that Matador. That was too cool. Well, this is the ubiquitous ice cream food truck. Always a good one to have extras of. So, I think I just Jay just sent me the Baja Bug that has the same logo on it. So that's cool. Got a matching set now. I remember this one, the classic limo, and I think this is, I'm probably biased because I think this is the version that I had of it. I think this is mine. But I think this is the best it looked, with the white and the pink and the white walls. Very 80s. Very apropos for the design. This is a new guy. This is the Hot Wheels Subaru Impreza, 1998. Yep. Very cool. This is super Christmas here. School Bus by Matchbox. I am really glad. I just passed up this casting, and I'm glad I did, because I got one. That's awesome. Don't think that was one of ours as a kid. Oh, this is another one. This is one of those ones that I don't know. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, although I don't think anyone should have guilty pleasures. Be proud of what you like. This is a McDonald's Cadillac thing. It was called... I don't know what it was called. It had some kind of funny pun-based name, but another great casting. Oh. Hey, remember when I bought an extra one of these because I messed up the trim piece in the back here for Jacob's build? Oh. And this one has a much nicer windshield than either of those did. No, that's okay. It's always good to have extras. Maybe I'll need to do another Testarossa in the future. Oh, this is another great one, the Roll Cage. I love this one. It's a metal car, and I used all these pieces on my Apocalyptic build, my Gaslands build, because these chopped right off and made great diamond plate armor plates. This is an old Matchbox Humvee. I remember this one. This one was one of ours. That's the interesting pink cross on the back of it. Pinky orangey cross on the back of it. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. The Bullet Bonneville. It's a metal Hot Wheels funny car. That's very cool. Don't remember having that one as a kid either. Do remember having this one as a kid, the Charger America. And sometimes this one gets labeled as a Yachtming. I don't know if it ever was. I don't think it was. It's kind of interesting because they were kind of doing a Dukes of Hazzard thing with the front thing, but they did a Charger 500 rear window, and of course the flag on the roof. We had an orange version of it as a kid with the flag on the roof, with the American flag on the roof. And then we later had the green version. I always wished I had been nicer to the orange version. That's very cool. 71 Johnny Lightning convertible. Again, it's just kind of wild to see where they came from, that Mercury Cougar to here. Oh, look at that. There's another blast from the past. Another one. I wish I had had this one, because look at that. There's a perfect, almost perfectly preserved decals on the side. That would have made my job so much easier. Yeah. Corgi Juniors. Leyland truck. That's very cool. Ooh, what do we got here? 73 Dodge Charger. This is a Johnny Lightning. I had the red one. It was one of my most prized Johnny Lightnings as a teenager, because I thought it was just so weird that they would do the 73. As you know, at the time, nobody liked the 73. And Bird Notice came along and changed all that. This is cool. I think this is Matchbox. Yep, Matchbox T1800 Volvo. It's a great casting of a gorgeous car, driven by Roger Moore in the Saint. Oh, I think this is, yeah, this is one of the Erdls. Looks like somebody stepped on him. This would be Dixie from the Dukes of Hazzard set. Still got the decal though. Very cool. Mm-hmm. 1966 Batmobile, Hot Wheels, great casting of another one of the better designed cars out there, even if it was a design on top of a already gorgeous design. But this is a Hot Wheels Lowrider 59 Cadillac, great casting. I hope I'm not boring you here. I'm just a little overtired. No name Hot Wheels Ferrari, or no name Ferrari. That's very cool. Curious to see which one your favorite casting is. Let me know in the comments below which ones you're most excited about and which one you want to see me build, because there's a lot of them in here. Ooh, this is cool. Johnny Lightning Toyota, I think it was 2000 GT or GT. I think it was a 2000 GT. And I believe it was never really offered as a convertible. They just made the convertible because Sean Connery was too tall to sit in the coupe. But this is nice. Rubber wheels and tires. And beautiful casting. This is the Ford GT40 from Hot Wheels. Very cool casting. And I finally got around to seeing Ford versus Ferrari, and it is as good as everybody says it is. I very much enjoyed it. Well, this is another one, Hot Wheels Evil Twin. It's based on a Cadillac, and it's got these awesome pointy teeth in the grill. Very fun casting. Very much reminds me of the Art Deco custom cars. I think this is another Johnny Lightning. Yep, this is another Johnny Lightning. 70 CUDA. Rubber wheels and tires, opening hood. Very cool. Oh, this is another one I really like, the Montezuma from Hot Wheels. Another one I'm looking forward to building. That's very cool. Ooh, that's cool. This is, it's not Dan Gurney's. And this is interesting because this is I think this is also a Johnny Lightning. Yep. 1970 Barracuda. But it's not quite the right one. It doesn't have the TA hood on it, but Still very cool. This is Dan Gurney. I forget the other guy's name. Very cool. It's one of my favorite liveries. Gurney had the 48 car. Oh, this is another great one. Hot Wheels 1978 Little Red Express. Same front end as the 77 truck, which is what I have. So, and they've made that 1979 Macho that has the same back end as my truck, but a different front end. So, just saying that. That's interesting. Lindbergh. The Lindbergh line, Corvette 17. This is fascinating. Because it's plastic and plastic. It's held together by, it looks like 2 screws. And 1 screw is missing. I guess this was a model kit, because somebody clearly painted it. That is wild. Huh. I do not know anything about it, but it is pretty darn close to 1/64 scale. Interesting. That one is very intriguing. This feels like a Yachtming. It is a Yachtming. Alright. 77, 78 Trans Am. Made in Hong Kong. Missing the doors. Still cool though. I will take old Yachtming castings any day, any way. Oh, yes. This is the Doja van, drift van. Very cool. It was designed by, the casting was designed by, his name was Ryu something, but that's his name there. And then he passed away fairly recently. It was very sad, but very cool casting. And he left a lot of really awesome castings behind. So, but yeah, that is one of the better castings out there. Oh, this is a great one. 64 Chevelle, Urban Outlaw edition. And yes, this is, I'm looking not the Super Treasure Hunt version. Still can't believe that I missed that one. Gary sent it my way. It's wild. And this is another one that I've been meaning to get but haven't yet. This is the Dairy Delivery. It's one of those ones that it's metal plastic, but just because of the size of it, and the thing's massive, it just feels like a metal car because it's so heavy. Oh, that's cool. Hot Wheels 58 Squarebird. Did I know they had this? I don't think I knew they had this one. That's very cool, because I knew Johnny Lightning had one, and I thought they were the only ones to do a Squarebird. But learn something new every day. Well, that's cool. Old sprint car from Racing Champions. 1994. Rubber wheels and tires. It's got the bigger wheel on the bigger tire on the one side than the other. Which seems odd. Is that really how they did things? I guess. So, as if you're doing a real tight roundy round. But oh, this is cool. The MBX field car, new casting. Really like it. Really like what they did with it. Looking forward to customizing that one. What else we got? So no namer. Very cool little flatbed. Fairlady 280 ZT. Opening doors, no namer. Again, probably based off of Yachtming. It's got a interior with a real steering wheel. No nubs there. Oh, sweet. Got a matching set. But if they're both number 1, neither is number 1. Alright. Let's see who else we got here. Oh. 1970 Dodge Charger. So, you may have seen I just did one of those for the Skid 2021 competition where I won Fans Choice, and that was amazing. Thank you everyone who voted for me. That was super cool, and I'll be doing more on that in a coming video.